what's good? It is I Sing Turbo 12, and this is a project. If you only see the title, and it will be first part will be 10 things in my lifetime, right? 10 events, right? Cool, top 10 events almost, and starting with my date of birth or his birth, right? I was born East Coast, East Coast of America, New Jersey, Newark, year 2000, March 6th. Um, that's pretty much it. um, my first house, my first house that I remember was in Newark, New Jersey, right? And at the time, I went to, I want to say, Alexander School, right? I was in Alexander School. I was in first grade. Um, we did some cool things. I remember at the end of school, right, or like near the end of school, we was given like this disc, like a CD, no, a DVD, and it had all these pictures and things we did in class, right? And being me, like I end up breaking the disc like a couple years later, but it was alive for a short period of time. You feel me? Short period of time. That was also when I had my first bike. It was red. No, it was black with with red flames on there. At the time, I didn't know how to ride bike anyway, so it was just there, just there for sure. But it did have training wheels, and I remember we'll go to the park and all that, and I'll go ride my bike around the around the park, even though I had training wheels. And I learned to ride the bike without training wheels until like 8th grade. But what else? Um, First house, I lived on the third floor, right? It was like a house, third floor. My aunt lived on the second floor. Wait, she did? Yeah, second floor. And my babysitter lived on the first floor with her daughter. And the basement was like somebody else that we know. So the whole house was like us in a way. Third thing, I changed schools, right? So I went to Newark schools for a little while, and then I moved to Irvington, where I currently am now. Irvington School went there in second grade, and now I'm in high school. Um, like second grade, went there. It was different. I was like, why am I here? Like it was like had all my friends, had all my friends in the other school, but that's like we moved like in the summertime. We moved like midway. I'm not even sure if we did or not. But I know. Look at my nose, bro. But yeah, I remember first day I went there. Second grade, it was Miss Bach class, right? Uh, university elementary school by the middle school. Went there. Remember when I walked in, it was like one of those movies where you look down the hallway and you see like a long hallway and the shadow and the light mixed in, and you saw the janitors like the bucket thing they got. I saw one of those. Remember seeing the office, all that stuff. It looked kind of cool. But when I finally went upstairs, they showed me my classroom. I was like, I just like went in and just like threw myself on a desk, And everybody was like, whoa, like, cause like, you're a new student. You're supposed to be like, hi people, how you doing? I'm like, nah, bruh. Like, I ain't like it. I ain't like it. until I got to know people. Then I stay back. third grade, third grade was cool for me. Third grade, I made some friends then, right, that I still have now, like legit, like one, two, like I know like two friends now, right, that I was in the same class with in third grade, and like I know them now, like two of them. You know, third grade is also where I learned my script, and it wasn't like heavily taught, but we had homework on it. Um, he taught it in class. Remember Mr. Fast Track? He was like 60, so I'm sure he been retired. It been a minute. So learned my timetable, learned my script. I think that was when math was kind of fun. I had ESL even though I didn't need it. Um, what else? That was when I have a shirt that it was fifth graders. Oh no, that's fifth grade. My bad. Third grade. What third grade? Third grade. Miss Fashak was pretty cool. He was really cool. Remember he sometimes show his like some cool family stuff and tell little stories. I remember like those were like those. Oh yeah, the like that was the back end we had like real recess. Like we'll go in the back of the school like playground, big playground, and everybody and people will mainly be like, we'll have this grass area, then the part where like it's like the thing you climb all that stuff. People, all the people, all them athletes would just go to the grass and play football for like half an hour. I don't know how long it was, but after it was done, like we all lined up in lines. I don't remember. I think it was classes. I'm not even sure, but it was lines. And I remember one day. I'm not sure if it's third grade though. I remember one day I was in line with a friend of mine, right after recess or before recess. I'm not sure either one. And I looked in the sky and it was like waves in the sky. I was like, hey, yo, God got waves, bro. We started laughing. And yeah. Um, sometimes sometimes we wouldn't act right, so they'll like make us to stand there, stand in line. Because before we played, we had to get on lines and we had to like start moving, and then they tell us to go play. This is like 7 6 7 minutes long. Gotta hurry up. I'm in the morning on third grade, but yeah, that was bad for the cars outside. But that was third grade right there, and some more stuff I'm forgetting. Fifth grade. Fifth grade was pretty cool. Fifth grade is when I met some of my friends still today. I know one of them. I can't remember everybody in my class. I think most of them transferred after they realized that they were going to the middle school next door. After they realized they're going to the middle school next door, because like that school, bro, had like a terrible, like from what we heard, it was terrible. It was like jail, bro. People always fighting, cops, you getting hit. And the high school was worse. The high school, like we heard cops was around the corner all day. Like we heard, like to me, I'm like, wait, how's that school been up still? Like after all I'm hearing, and like, and and it's just still school, like, bruh. So fifth grade, remember that was the first time I learned radius and diameter, all that stuff. Remember the teacher, Mr. Anton, had like these animals, take animals to bring from home. This spider had the little like red thing on top, and if he said if you touch the red thing, like it could really mess you up. So it's scratching and all that. He brung like these roaches, not like roach beetles, like the hiss. I forgot what they're called. He brung a turtle. Yeah, I think he brung a turtle. He always like read like these books with us, right? and like he'll read, we all sit and he'll read the book to us, and like sometimes we'll be confused. Well, I'll be confused, but I remember it was one book like he would he read to the class, and it was Crispin. Oh, yo, I remember the name. It was Crispin. Well, and the cross of lead. Like basically, dude named Crispin, right? 'Cause I think it's like a whole like a storyline of books about Crispin, but the one he wrote, he when we read about, I think I still remember like the thoughts I had of him reading the book, like him reading the book and like having me imagining what is going on, and basically Crispin's like he was raised by his mom. Um, I think sometimes he'll have the audio play too, so you get more feel of what the book's about. And he's raised by his mom. He knows dad. I forgot what country they was in, and they were very poor. I think they were on the farm. I think he had to sell something eventually, and I think his mom died as well. And he had to go on these. He had to travel. I think he had to escape the guards or whatever. And during like his travels, right, he met this dude. I think he had a clown. I don't know if he was a big dude, and he was dressed kind of weird. I'm not sure. There was no powers or anything. Um, him and the big dude traveled around a lot. Remember, I looked in my mind, but I don't think the book had any pictures. And then what you call it? And then like some time passed. They go through these adventures almost, trying to escape the guards. They managed to go to this either a village or a country. I'm going through what I'm thinking about the book. And then I remember the whole point. I remember this dude was trying to track them down right from the country that they're from, and that dude was like some like a royalty kind of guy. I think it's a prince or something. And it turns out that prince was his dad. And I think they use that. I think that they use like kin or something. And that's the first time I learned the word kin. I didn't know what was kin mean. Like you're his kin, but I know that they're related or something. So that was cool. Fifth grade also is where I got one of my shirts that still fit me to this day. It has the number one on the back. It was the fifth graders versus my bad fifth graders versus teachers or staff in basketball. Remember I shot it twice and that was it. um, and I think that was when I had a contest with one of my friends to see who get the waves faster. Remember one day, I remember for graduation, this man said he like them olive oil sprays you have or you see in the store. He took his sister's olive spray. He said he sprayed the whole bottle, the whole can on his head, and he had that one wave like this, and like I'm like what? It looked cool, but I was like what? We all were dressed up and it was pretty cool. Moving on to middle school. Middle school, it's about to be 20 minutes long. Middle school was where is it at? Like middle school was one of those like sixth grade. And I remember like because I was hearing about the school and like how bad it was. It was like bruh, we all gonna die. I remember my mom asked me, do I want to get piercings? I'm piercing free. I was like, no, I don't want no piercings. Cause I remember I had thought, what happens if somebody like takes it out or something? Bro, that's just no. But none of that happened. But I went there. It was all I was worried. We had to wear khaki pants. Khaki pants? yeah, khaki pants, and my apologies, khaki pants and a yellow shirt, I believe. Yeah, yeah, a yellow shirt. I remember that. Um, yeah, I made some cool friends throughout the years of middle school. My first time joining an actual team wasn't until my last year of middle school, eighth grade year. I joined the basketball team. You know, I'm a baller. I joined the basketball team. I made it barely. It was one of those. It was like everybody was lined up like on the side of like the wall, going to the storage room where it would have all the sport equipment at. And like I think one at a time, they'll go in the supply room with the two coaches. The main coach, well, I think they were both main coaches, Coach Oliver and Coach Ishmael. Yeah. And though like one at a time, like, one player would go in there with them and they'll talk. The door's open, kind of, right? And they'll talk. Like you couldn't hear anything, but you knew that they was talking. And anytime somebody came out, I got cut, bro. I got like everybody got cut. I'm like, yo, we all we all try. Like, but at that time, I wasn't like that good at basketball yet because like I played the summer before, but it was my first time actually playing basketball. So, and it wasn't that far away from the school year. So, I didn't have the skill that others had, obviously. Bro, I didn't even know what a layup was, bro. Like, I didn't even know what a layup was. I couldn't dribble, couldn't layup, I couldn't shoot, but I knew some knowledge of the game. That makes sense. So I knew some rules. I even know all the rules, bro. So I know all the rules. I couldn't dribble properly. I couldn't. I know what layup was. And I couldn't lay it properly. Every time I do a layup, I'll be like, "Yo, I did one. I did a layup." Um, but it was my turn to go in, and I made a team. You know, your boy made a team. How I made a team though? I made a team because he said I knew I had a good I could hustle good. I learned how to hustle. I remember too, like we will be going practicing, and I'll be going for the ball back to back, and this is 17 minutes long, bro. I'll be going for the ball like crazy. I'll be running, sprinting, you know. I wasn't violent. I wasn't pushing people. I was just fast with it, and I made a team. And he does said I work on the other things. I'm 1 week on right now. I'm good with the hustle, right? Remember our first game. Our first game, y'all. Let me tell you that school was crispy, bro. That school was crispy. It had like chandeliers and stuff. I'm like, what? This is school or church or something? Cause it was pretty cool. Went there. Always was clean. Had them little like things with the class and the award I think it had. Went in there. I think I forgot. I think it was the locker room or the bathroom. Either one. Um, the team we played. I don't know the school name. I don't know the address. I don't know. All I know is that they were mainly. I think they were mainly Leslie because I don't know. But I remember. I think they were white. And oh, it was destruction. We got stomped on repeatedly. I think our score was like I think our score was like quadruple or something. I know for sure we had 11 points. We scored 11 points. I know that we scored 11 points. They was I know they scored. I know I know we scored 11 points. They was in the 40s, bro. They was in the 40s, bro. So we wasn't. Coach said we wasn't trash or ass. We was just we didn't work as a team. Like we was not a team. We was like just playing for ourselves. We wasn't using what we learned in practice, like the zone, that stuff, or any plays that we made up. We just they were just playing. But I think after the game, we went to the locker or the bathroom because I think what's the bathroom? Bathroom, I think. And coach was like the only person that I saw went for the ball was Claudel. Everybody else just looked at it. I'm like, oh snap! This put me on the spot. This man put a spotlight on me. So yeah, like he told everybody like I remember too, like the ball be going, I'll be like, yo, I'm tired. But remember, like if y'all know like basketball, each time you score, the other team get the ball and you run back to their side for they don't score. And I'm like, and like it's no like time limit. Like okay, pause, go there, and then start the game. No, it's like get it and go and score. So having like a knowledge of that, I as soon as they scored, right, man, I was the first one on that side. Like, yo, are y'all serious about this? And it felt kind of weird though, cause it was kind of awkward how I'm always the first one at the spot, and we was playing. We lost. It wasn't that good, and the bus ride back. It was like we were champions. I was laughing. It was like I got a video on that, but it's not my phone. It was like wow, that was eighth grade though. Bruh, this video was 20 something minutes long, and I'm halfway there. Oh, not really. Sixth grade. Oh man, hold up. Okay, quick. Sixth grade was when I first had my PS3, right? Bruh, this story right here, I want to go into depth with it, but I'm time is getting a little lengthy here. So my mom told me to come home right away, right? As soon as school over, come home. I'm not sure I didn't know, but I knew it was something like, bruh, you don't want to come home late. So as soon as the bell rung, mm, I'm like, I'm passing people. You see me running. I live like a good, I want to say, almost a mile, if not a mile away from home. I'm running. I'm getting tired. I'm, I'm, wait, was it a mile? I think it was a mile, almost a mile at least, almost a mile. We moving. I'm running. I'm cutting people. The lights are making me stop. I'm like, bro, what you doing, son? So, I'm finally get home, right? I'm hot. It was a hot day. Was it a hot day? I think it was a hot day. No, it was not a day. I don't know. It was a hot day. Nah. I remember when we came back, it was cold. So I'm guessing it was kind of warm, and then it got cold. But I'm running, right? I get home, ain't no one here. You know what I'm saying? The house is a mess, and I'm like, bro, did she lie to me again? Bro. I'm all sad. Like I'm like, yo. She said, come home, but she ain't here. I'm sitting there for like an hour. I'm getting sad. Like, yo, she just lied to me again. I could have been walking home with my friends right now. And she finally gets home, and I'm like, okay, she here. Now what? Man, we had to clean the house, bro. I'm like, oh, we ain't going today. I felt depressed. I'm like, really? You could have said that, bro. You could have called me and said, you know what, tomorrow or something. But nah, so we cleaned the room, we cleaned the bathroom, the kitchen. Oh. Yeah, we cleaned the house, right? And then she said, put clothes on. So I put clothes on, I shower, all that stuff, right? You go outside. I remember, I don't know what I did, but I think I almost went back home because I thought I did this. She thought I was doing attitude, but I wasn't. I'm not sure what I did. And so we caught the bus and went to Route 122, went to Best Buy. I'm like, wait, Best Buy. What? Why Best Buy? Cause she don't go by tech, so I'm not sure what will be at Best Buy for. And she says, okay, go buy the game. I'm like, what? The the what? Cause I wanted a PS3, and I'm like, yo, you serious about this? So I asked the employee dude, where is the PS3s at? And I should say game session, but I said PS3s. So I'm going there. I'm like, I'm about to get a PS3, and I see like a section, right? For next gen games at the time. It was like Xbox Ones was in full stock. Turn to the other side, I ain't seen not one PS4. But that's I bought a PS3. I'm not sure why. I should have been a little smarter, but so I bought a PS3 instead. And I saw two bundles, Uncharted 3 and Assassin's Creed 3. You may wait, Assassin's Creed, or Uncharted. Now Uncharted, I know what it was at the time, so I'm like, what? Let me get Assassin's Creed. 'Cause I know what that game's about. Bought that game, came home, opened it up, was happy. Time running out, time running out. So I was happy, and yes, that's my buying my PS3. Freshman year of high school, I got a whole playlist of that, so you should check it out. Um, Freshman year of high school, it, how was it? It was different, like I didn't like feeling like a freshman. Like I didn't like feeling like a freshman. Like I wanted to at least be a sophomore. I thought it was sophomore. No, I thought it was freshman, junior, sophomore, or senior. But now I know it's wait, yeah. Now it's freshman, sophomore, junior, senior. So so the whole time I was there, it was a good experience, but I just didn't like feeling at the bottom. Like I was at the dead bottom. I don't like that. I like being either in the middle or somewhere on top. So I couldn't wait till the years over, so I could be not a freshman. So, but had some good classes. Had world history. Wait, is it world or US? I think US history. No, world history. I don't know. One of those. I know it's Mr. Hart, tall, white Hart. That daughter that to go to the gym. I try to not use white. It feels weird, but it was him. I had an intro to computers for the first year and the only year. Had art talented from then to now, and what else I do? My friend. Oh man, the sixth grade dance. No, eighth grade dance, bruh. Also a playlist you should check out. I'll put that in the cards. Just pop up on the screen. I don't know what part of the video is. Just know it's gonna be in cards. But yeah, my friend Philip wanted me to join JROTC, and at the time I'm like, yo, I'm not trying to get my schedule shifted because I heard if you change something on your schedule, then the whole thing could get like rearranged. And I'm not trying to go through all that. So I said, nah, bro, I like my schedule. I don't want to change it. He said, yo, bro, join JRTC, bro. This is cool, bro. You learn to march, do these cool turns, and then I'm like, nah, bro. I like my thingy, my schedule. Then I think what some weeks go by, some months go by. This man come to me with a full on camo uniform. I'm like, where you get that from? Like, cause it looked tough, it looked pretty tough. The boots, the camo uniform, the cap. I think he had the patch on him. I'm like, yo, you look kind of clean. I ain't even. It was two of my friends. It was Philip, Worth 95, and it was my boy William. They're both in there, but I have it on my schedule, so it was just them two. But you could go change it, but I didn't want to do it because I ain't trying to ruin my schedule. So they both have it. I'm like, yo, so how you get that? How you get that uniform? So basically, it was like a fitness team thing. They had to pass the test, right? The mile run, the sit ups, and push ups push-ups 2 minutes, sit-ups 2 minutes, and a mile run, right? And I'm like, yo, that uniform is tough, and I bet I'll get a uniform, but I couldn't because I wasn't in the program at the time. And he's showing me these like cool, like face moves they do, like the about face and all that, like how you do a whole, was it a 180 turn? I think, yeah, 180 turn. I think I'm not sure. And the way, like, at first, wait, why your feet do that? The way you just turn like that. That was cool. Um, and yeah, I didn't join until my sophomore year. But what else about freshman year? But he did. It was this thing in May, the military dance, on the military ball, and basically it's like it's a ball. So like I think a couple of schools, right, um, assemble like a ball or a dance, if you will, and the males wear their ASUs, right, the Army Service uniforms, not real Army, like what real Army uniforms, like they're not really an Army. It's a program based off some military stuff, and the males wear that with a white shirt instead of the regular shirt and a bow tie, while the females wear like a regular, dress or something. Or I think they could also wear a dress. I mean, their ASUs as well. Um, Schools will go there. They'll eat all that good stuff, and they'll talk. They'll announce the queen, the king. This is half an hour long, bro. The king, queen, prince, and the princess. I think those are votes that you do in school, and they get transferred. They get tallied up and all that stuff, and you see the true winner at the ball. After that, it's a straight party till like 11 o'clock, bro. But I don't. I think the party. Don't, I think you dance for like 2 hours, and the rest is just the eating and the speeches. Not speeches, like the talking. There's also a video of mine you should check out, the military ball. Okay, this is getting super long. It might be not long. You never know. Oh no. Yeah. So that was freshman year. JROTC was my sophomore year. So sophomore year, I handed it away. Basically, so sophomore year was last year. What did I do sophomore year? I took art talented again. I put JROTC on my schedule. I don't know what else I did. I got a bad memory. Um, I started doing YouTube sixth grade. Sixth grade. My first video out later. But JRTC joined that sophomore year. I did a lot of things sophomore year. Sophomore year, first year, JRTC. I did. I think I joined every team. The Raider team, aka the PT fitness team. I joined the drill team. I became part of Let One Squad. Basically, Let is like a leadership, education, and training. Leadership and training. It's basically let levels like the years you were there. So Let One, you'll be the first year in the program. Even though say you were a junior, and you join, you're Let One because it's your first year in the program. So I was a Let One sophomore. So this year I'm a Let Two junior. High school go is Let Four because that is all 4 years high school. So my friends will be Let Four, so I'll be Let Three because I started a year later. So I joined the drill team, joined the Raider team. I was good. I think I was good with the grades. I didn't get no lower than a B, I think. Um, I was doing videos, right? And I thought about it. Wait, we're doing this stuff. It would be a good thing to record, right? So did that. I think I learned how kind of to twirl a rifle. Kind of. I only learned like 3 moves. like the single, just a single spin, the reverse, single spin going backwards, or the reverse, then the windmill where you do like a half spin, then you throw it up again. So you don't flip it, you don't spin it and hold it. You spin it, then you spin it again. So this is like a double spin. No, there's another spin by itself in the air, and you gotta catch it a certain way. Not that it took me a minute. It took me like 3 days. I learned pretty slow. Oh, I also joined Sigma Beta Club. Um, this year we got Philip wanted to be cool, you know, and be cool in order and asked us, do you want dog tags for? Can you see that? Basically, it says this is our three values, right? Brotherhood, brotherhood, scholarship, and service, right? And the founded year 1950. The back is the same thing, just like don't look right. The other dog tag, there's two of them, is our names. No, the club name, Sigma Beta Club, the year we were inducted into the club, our first initial when our, well, in my case, my first initial and my last name, because my whole name can't fit, BFL, either Brothers for Life or Bros for Life. I'm going to say Bros for Life. And AKA, the name you were given due to what you do. For me, it's Sonic, because every time we work on our step moves, I like do it fast by instinct. But Sigma Beta Club was last year, and I'm also in it this year. This year I'm the chaplain, even though that title of chaplain isn't there no more because we're trying to expand. Like we're not trying to make it in a way to where people other beliefs that I don't care about. Really, I don't care about beliefs that much. That so no offense to any beliefs, but any other beliefs like feel different. So because we do these be beginning prayers, if, not like some type of like cult, just like a this little prayer, like how our day was, and yeah, how our day was, what to expect, and what little things we wish for. Nothing like not church wise, just something simple. But now we change it to like um what words of encouragement. So we don't bow heads, we don't close our eyes, we just talk. I just say, words of encouragement, and yeah. So Jersey Sing Big Club, and yeah. Besides that, Jersey um, grades, teams. It's kind of cool how fast you bond with the program. I'm not sure how fast. I'm not sure why this got off topic. But like the way you join, the way you like this bond program is kind of cool. You know, at first I was scared to go in the room, like legit. Like when my friends would go in there work out on Thursdays and instead of doing track, like they should be doing. Um, like it was like I could have gone in the room, but since I didn't know anybody in the room besides them, I didn't know if I was allowed in the room. I didn't know if I could go in the room. I didn't know if I get kicked out. So I just stayed outside and just went somewhere else until the day was done. YouTube. Not much to say about YouTube. I started YouTube in sixth grade. Um, I uploaded my first video. It was like either some video game or my waves. I deleted my first video. No, I did. I'm not sure. I think it was stupid, so I took it down. Um, what else I did? First video got deleted because I deleted it, and I just wanted to, first make it about waves. But then I'm like, nah, bro, it can't be its waves. It got to be something else. So I started doing videos with my friends, tried to record gameplay, but I did my phone, so it's kind of bootleg. And now I'm doing videos about pretty much anything that seems entertaining. This is a project video, so I can't re-edit it like super hard. It's getting long, like it's 40 minutes long for no reason. Yeah. So yeah, it's me talking about 10 things in my life that sparked that I should probably cut down. I'm not sure if teacher will watch this. now, I am a junior in high school. I am a Let 2, Georgia Z. I'm still in the Sigma Beta Club. I'm doing track. I did cross country for 3 years, actually. 2 years. 2 years. It's my second year of track, second year of cross country. But is it? I did it freshman year. Well, no, we trained freshman year because we was all late for track season. So track, track country, Georgia Season Better Club. What else do I do? That's 10 things that happened. These will be 5 things. Like 5 things are like local, international, or something else that changed. Like big things in life, right? Big things in the world that changed my way of looking at things. First thing starting out with is 9/11. 9/11 happened when I was one, right? When I was one. Was that one? Yes, I was one. 2001, when the Twin Towers got crashed. I almost forgot what they were called. Twin Towers were crashed by terrorist attacks, and I don't remember what happened, because I didn't know what happened, but I did learn about it. So like over time, I learned about what happened, and like in my opinion, yes, it did change a lot. It made security in airports and other places a lot more tight. You know, anything you do is a threat. You bring this on the train. I mean, you bring this on the plane. It's something serious. Probably not, but yes, 9/11, and just how big things changed. How much people's lives changed, even today. Um, Obama. This was wild though. 2008, right? Remember, my mom went to her friend's house, right? And she was talking to me about, hey, yo, you want for Obama or for the guy who's going against? I don't know what his name was. And everybody was like saying Obama just because that man was black, bro. And I'm not saying he's bad, but like, man, everybody was like, yo, about Obama. Why? Because he black. Black. Okay, he black, bro. Chill. So I heard a lot of that. He black, so vote for Obama. First black president, number 44. Vines was about it. First black president. Everybody was going crazy. He finally got elected. Like, yo, crazy. Remember when the oil spill in the Gulf? I think it was the Gulf of Mexico. The oil spill happened, and he bought like hundreds of those, like, that guy's inventions that supposed to like take the oil from the water. He bought hundreds of those machines, and I think it worked. Yeah, and that was my experience with that. Other experience is the PlayStation 4. Man, I think that was my first time watching a E3 stream video that was up. Let me tell you, bro, I watched that video. It was like an hour long, bro. I was on that video, bro. I watched both E3s for Xbox and for PS4, but let me tell you, I'm not a fanboy, but I am a fan of PlayStation When that PS4 came out, it was hype. Things was going cray cray. I remember launch day. Yo, launch day. I was in eighth grade. I remember walking with a friend of mine, talking about it was launch day for PS4. But he was talking about like how since its launch, like not everything gonna be perfect. So he already talking to me about how some consoles may not be as better as others because it's launch day. So they're gonna be a little sideways. And he was true about that because that's how it is. It had like the little thingy with the controller and the robots with the camera, the whole new screen, the games, everything was just ice cream. Um, so that's about me for PS4. And I would anime, bro. Anime. When I first the way like when I first got introduced to anime, it was like a long time ago, but I didn't really watch it or knew what it was till like eighth grade. No, seventh grade, eighth grade. One of those. Cause like I would watch a lot of AMVs, right? Anime music videos, right? Basically, people will take clips from a lot of animes or one anime and mix it with a song, and it makes you like think about it. It makes you see it in a whole new way. Like you're like, yo, this anime's fire. This anime's sad. Why would he or she do that? You watch it, we'll do the fillers, the slow build ups. Now one fight scene you saw in anime is like 18 episodes long. but um but yeah. What else? My first anime I that I actually sat down and watched for weeks was Bleach. One boy Ichigo. It was like I got attached. And when it ended, bro, I was like, what? But one thing I did though, when I was watching Bleach, I watched it on YouTube, right? I wanted that English dub, and every time like a episode will come on and had like subtitles, I'll skip it because I try to read all them words for a whole half an hour. But now I do it anyway. But now I do it with the new shows I'm watching. And something else I'll say, sports. Like sports, I was never really into sports until eighth grade, or the summer eighth grade, going to no summer seventh grade, going to eighth grade. Cause I was never into sports until I started playing with my friends, and I get really into basketball mainly, right? And I finally learned all the rules. I learned how to play, and now I could watch it and be like, yo, this guy doing this and that. This how he might do things, how he can do things, and it's pretty cool when you see it, you think it, and it sometimes almost come true. It's cool. Yep, that was that part. Next part. If these actions have been caused by heredity, I'm sorry if I can't say that right. Um, is it? Is it? I don't think so. Well, I don't know. Probably my athletic abilities, I'll say, are from like parents, passed down things. Um, Traits of mine that I can't think of right now at the moment are probably some. But things that I did, was it influenced by that? I don't know. I would think so, but I can't think of anything that I did that follows through. Probably personality wise. Like from like for me, like my personality compared to my family is just it's not the same because my mom is like just out there with people. I'm more like closed, and like, if I don't know you, or if I'm just, if, I know like a lot of times I'll go somewhere with my mom, like parties or little meals, whatever, and I'll just be there chilling. Like I'll just sit there in the corner for like a good 3 hours, 5 hours. and time to leave. Hey, going home now. Like if I like in the past, I do not like going nowhere. Like I don't like going nowhere with my mom because the same thing. It's basically set for like me. It's already set. Like I'm gonna go with you. I'm gonna play on the phone until it's time to leave. Come home and still be playing something. You know, like I'll never talk to nobody like, yo, what's good? Like if I don't know you, I'm not gonna talk to you, especially if you're going somewhere with my mom, right? But I remember if it's people my age or close to my age, I'll try to talk to them because we got something in common. But if it's like real young kids, I just was be by myself listening to music or something or watching some kind of movie or video. So I would say no to that feature. Oh, um, the things that happened, it was like yeah, some things that happened in the past made me feel different about the future. Like, made me feel worried about the future. Like the whole Trump thing and new laws passing, politician, how that's gonna turn out, how gaming gonna change when graphics are like looking real right now, how my show's gonna change. But mainly, I don't really watch TV. I just watch. I'll be internet all day. I'll be on YouTube. I watch a lot of YouTubers and movies online. Like I don't be on cable. I don't be worrying about too much stuff. One time I worry about things in the outside world is in class. Right in class, we get into these deep discussions about like society and the government and the country. I'm like, oh snap, that's crazy. Then after that's done, I come back to my world. Simple things, and I feel like I'm slow. Besides that, this is my project of me, my timeline, like what I experienced, what I think, and what's to come. Um, hopefully today, over an hour long of me talking. I'm tired right now. Thank you again for watching. Hope it's good grade. I had no way else to record like with good lighting and with good camera level, so I was forced to record it like this. Hope this is bad. Um, yes.